Are you nervous about the energy bill that's gonna come this month? I wanna talk to you about heating the room that you're in and having a really portable, sleek, yet powerful heater can be a game changer, not just for the money that you spend, but for the comfort that you feel. In that one room that's always cold, maybe it's at work, you know, and you wanna put it up on your desk. Maybe you need to keep your feet nice and warm and you wanna put it right there underneath. You can do it with this one from LivePure. So LivePure is known for purifying air. Now they're also heating air as well. This is called the Vortex. It's a 1500 watt ceramic heater, and 1500 watts is the industry max for any heater. I don't care if it's a giant one in your home or a small one like this. So it's super effective, has all the safety features, cool touch, tip over features. It's got timers. It actually reads the room. You can set the temp anywhere from 60 degrees, which is a fan, great for the summertime, up to 99 degrees. And it can read the room when it hits that temp. It can take a break, just like your AC unit, and then click on again when it's time to get it back up to that warmth. It comes with a remote control. It's really cute, and it oscillates. I mean, this is an incredible deal. $69.99 marked down from $94.50. Free shipping on this one, and 3 flex payments as well. We have white, we have that beautiful teal, we're calling that teal when you order, and we have the graphite. If you are battling the expenses of heating in the wintertime, I highly recommend this one. And Vonabelle Sherman is gonna show us all these great features. We're gonna talk about, oh, and by the way,
first I'm gonna warm my hands.
It also filters out the air while it's warming. It's got this really cool little filter on the back for the big particles.
Absolutely.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
well, I'm really appreciating this because it was 39 degrees when I woke up the last 2 mornings. And so I was really relating to all of you who live in the north and the central. You know, I tell you the story, but we don't get that cold here. Well, right now, one of these is sitting in my bathroom, because when I got up, it was freezing. I put it on the counter, let it warm the room, because a lot of bathrooms are tile and that's so cold. It did such a great job. And then when I was putting on my makeup, it was right there, keeping my hands warm so that I could put my makeup on. So I love it for that. I also love it in a nice small to medium sized room. I put it in a room that was like 11 by 12 or so. That room got hot. So if you're looking for that warmth to your bones instead of the chill for your bones, this is the way to do it at a great price. And also sometimes we have a porch that's a 3-season porch and you want to add warmth there as well. Because this is only about 6 pounds, it is easy to move room to room. It also has a nice wide range, which you had mentioned. So if you're choosing this and you want something that you could leave out all seasons, 365 days, because you put it at 60, that is a fan. Put it at the 99 and you have a great heater. So I love the beautiful look. I love the colors. I think LivePure nailed that. Of course, you get USA-based customer service with LivePure, which means if you have a problem or just even a question, we'll take that phone call right here in the United States, answered by an American, and people appreciate that. So let's go through how this air is going to get to you. So the first thing I want you to do is turn it on. You will plug it on, but there is actually an off-on switch in the back. Please don't forget that, because somebody reached out to me on Facebook and said, wait a second, it's not working, Vonabelle. And I said, did you put the switch on in the back? And they went, oh, thank you. So put that on first. Then as you come up here, do you see this grid? Now, LivePure, if you know, we make great air purifiers. And since they're so good at purifying an air with a pre-filter, they said, you know what, let's give the customer a pre-filter. So when that air comes in, the first thing it meets is a cocoa carbon simple filter. It doesn't cost any money. You can rinse it in the sink. You could vacuum it, you could use it, not use it. It's a thoughtful touch. It captures the big particles. Then once it comes into the unit, what it does is it meets ceramic technology, Michelle. Now, ceramic is the best. It heats up the fastest, it cools the fastest, and so it delivers that air to you in a really efficient way, which is part of the cost savings in that it gets hot fast, so it gets to do its job faster for you. You're not waiting to get that warm air to come into the room, honestly. And so now we've mushroomed the air here and it comes out bladeless technology. So I like that because if you're a mom or your grandmom and you want to be careful about having it around kids or pets, the blades are inside, they're not external. There's your safety switch. So this is great to put on the floor. Maybe you're playing board games this winter and it's around, you know, on the floor, kid level, pet level. If somebody knocks it over, don't worry. It will automatically shut off because of the button that you just saw. So when we say bladeless, the blades are not here, they're inside, but look, let's pretend this is a little tail for the little kitty or doggy.
A little paw.
Kids, you know, who touch it, you don't have to worry. Now, usually when I use a pinwheel, it's because it's a fan. Well, this does have a fan, and it is a fan and a heater. All you have to do for it to be a fan is put it at that 60 degree, and you get a great breeze.
That's year-round use.
Yes, isn't it?
That's great.
You know what I like about that? Because very often when you buy an appliance, the next thing you think is, well, where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna store it?
100%, yes.
And so you might think that with a heater, but you could leave this out.
Right.
Plus, LivePure makes them so attractive that you never have to hide
the footprint
a LivePure.
on this too. I mean, you guys, it's 14.5 inches tall. It weighs 4.85 pounds. So it's not taking up an entire room. It's easy to move around, which is why people love it. Easy to clean, being bladeless as well. You can see the amount of air it puts out. Look how fast the pinwheel is spinning. I love that it has a remote too. I mean, I don't even have to get out of bed or get up off the couch or whatever I'm doing to adjust the temperature. And then I thought that one feature that was really cool of Annabelle is that it kind of works like an AC unit where it auto reads the room. So if I've got it set to 80, once it hits 80, it's gonna kind of take a rest like the AC would, right?
Exactly.
And then kick on again.
Exactly like your AC, because it doesn't keep running it at your house, right? It shuts off when it gets to 80 and then kicks back on when the temperature. So same thing happens here. Thank you for saying that, and I love how you explain that because that's very true. So when it takes a rest, don't think, oh, did something happen? No, it met the temperature, your room is warm, whatever you set it at, and then it can take that rest. Now, something I have here is a thermographic paper. And since you can't feel this like Michelle and I are, this is very warm.
So good.
I have this paper, so it reacts to the heat. So I'm gonna bring it out here first so you can see it's totally black, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna back it up to the heat, and you're gonna see it transform, and that's the heat doing that. So that same heat that's transforming this thermographic paper is going to transform your skin. See the color? That's all from the heat. So as I transform that thermographic paper, think about it transforming you. You're freezing, your hands are cold? No, you're gonna be warm. You're chilled to the bone? No, we're gonna warm you to the bone. And all because of the 1500 watts. Now the nice thing is this has a low setting, and that's 750 watts. The high setting is 1500 watts. The most you can possibly have in a great, compact carry unit. Now, when you think about that, if you have, say, a fireplace mantle and it has one of those heaters in it, it's 1500 watts. If you have one of those long rectangles that's 3 feet wide, it's still 1500 watts. So imagine having that same wattage in the most perfect, portable, easy to take with you, switch room to room, heater. Michelle, I just think it's it has such great value, such great look. It delivers the heat. And if you're freezing, and especially in that room that's not getting the heat, or you don't want to do it to turn the heat on in the whole house, maybe you're like me, the kids are gone. So do I need it in the whole house? No, but I want it in the room I'm in. You could deliver that heat,
And
Michelle.
hey, if you live anywhere southern, like it's like a battle. Like I don't want to turn the heater on because I know in a week it's going to go back down, and then I'm heating, I'm cooling. Actually heating, and you taught me this, heating costs more than cooling a house does.
Correct.
And you're right, what's the point? Why are we heating the whole house when you're just hanging out in the living room? Or when you go to bed, it would be nice to not have to have the heat up so high all night long if you could just put this in your room, right? And you can make it oscillate, it can stay in one direction. You've got the remote control. If you get nice and toasty and you want to click it off, you can do that. There's even a timer on this one. If you want to set a timer, you can do that.
If you just want it on during the night and then make it go off in the day, or just have it in the day, because some people do like it chilly at night and put on all the blankets, right?
That is nice.
So I'm going to see if we can get a good reading. So there's 78. This gray one is actually on low, so it says 78. Okay, it was 39 degrees here in Florida this morning and yesterday morning. Is it -1 by you? Is it 20 degrees? Actually, in Iowa, I think it was -25.
My sister's in Wisconsin, it was -4.
Yep.
She sent me photos. They had to shovel out the walkway, and it was up to her thigh, the height. So imagine how much you're trying to keep the house warm, right? They're running a fire, they're running the heat, right? And look at these temps. These are the average low. This is wild. And it's just starting. I mean, we just had the official first day of winter, what was it, last week?
Yeah.
In many places, it's really bone-chilling cold all the way up into March, some places. So, I mean, we've got a lot of time. And then don't forget, when the weather warms up, this is a fan as well, because you can go from 60 degrees to 99 degrees. It's a wide range. There's so many features on this in a smaller package. It's small but mighty. And it's helping to filter out the large particles as well. There's a little filter on the back, so like the big dust particles and pet hair and things, just to not suck it inside of this. There's a lot to love about this little guy.
And that one is rotating by you. Yeah, which I like. So when you have 1500 watts and you can set it up to 99 degrees. By the way, Michelle, I had always heard that you can go to 90. I think LivePure is the first company to bring it up to 99 degrees. So if you're freezing, you could set it at 99. Imagine if it's minus 20 outside, but your house can feel warm or the room you're in can feel warm. Well, that has a lot of value.
And I like what you said about how quickly you feel it. Because even when you kick the heat on in the house, it takes a while. That's a big, it's a whole house to heat before you try to like go under the vent so you can feel it. It's your own personal heat vent. Yes, there's one spot in our house. And when we had to click the heat on, because it's been cold in Florida,
it takes a while,
I had to stand and wait. And ours is 2 stories. So that's another thing. It's like there's just a lot of waste, a lot of time wasted, money wasted, energy wasted. We talk about zone heating and zone cooling all the time. This is the perfect kind of thing to have, especially if it's that one room like you're saying, or a guest room, or you just want to have it by you while you watch TV. This is the kind of thing you're going to want.
Or even at your desk, you know, for your office, because a lot of times if you can make your feet warm, the rest of you feels better.
That's a good point.
So put it at your feet while you're working at the desk, or it's such a nice footprint. It's about the size of a plate, maybe a dinner plate or even a salad plate. So if you have it at the desk, you're having that heat, that up to 99 degrees, meeting your skin, warming you so you could actually type and write without your fingers being frozen. Have you done that? Like my fingers are stiff because they're so cold, right? Now the importance of the rotate is if we can set it so high, or if you're setting it to the fan, don't forget it can be a normal fan, we want to share that warmth to the room. So if we have the rotate feature, we'll go all the way to the right, we'll go all the way to the left. You're sharing it so that it's felt warmer, better in all of the rooms, and then it's absorbed into your skin, so you feel better, you feel warmer. And I do love this footprint, which I learned now myself, personally, because of the 39 degrees. I put it on my bathroom counter, and it didn't take a lot of space. Like, it didn't steal my makeup space and my hairdryer space, because it is the size of maybe a salad plate or a dinner plate, but it made the bathroom so much better and warmer, and almost everybody's floors in the bathroom are some kind of tile, and you want to warm that quickly so that you can grab your makeup brush when it's so cold. 39 degrees for us was freezing, honestly. But let's go again. How are we going to start this process? Because it is a ceramic heater. So the first thing I want to remind you of is that you're going to plug it in, but then you're going to turn the off and on the back. Please make sure you do that. Then you're looking at this grate here. What is that? Heaters don't have this, but LivePure gave it to you. We're going to clean the air with a simple filter in the back. So we're going to capture the large particles, filtering the air before it goes into the ceramic heater. Now, ceramic should be the choice because ceramic means it heats up faster, it cools down faster. So you're going to get the best warm, hot air right away. You don't have to wait, which is so great. This is under 5 pounds. And it delivers the same power as the industry standard, 1500 watts. What you just saw at the bottom was the safety feature. If you knock it over, the pets knock it over, it will shut off. Maybe your grandchildren come over and you're not usually worried about it, but the grandkids come over and they're toddling and they knock it over, you don't have to worry. I really like that.
It's not hot to the touch. Like this one's been on. This presentation has been, what, 15 minutes or so at least, and it's not hot to the touch. It's really jam-packed with a lot of the top-tier features, the bells and whistles, in a smaller footprint, which I really love and can appreciate. At the price point, I mean, this has got to be our most affordable heater, honestly, and you're loving the graphite. That's by far the most popular. Everyone gets a remote control with this as well. The teal is really pretty and fun. The white is that perfect kind of fresh, clean, neutral. So they're designer friendly. They easily fit into any room of your home. You can move them very simply if you want to. They're easy to clean. I love that they're bladeless. You can wipe it down. It's not a money pit too. I'm not constantly buying parts or filters or things.
No, and you don't even need a new filter for
just rinse it, right?
Yeah, you're gonna rinse it, you're gonna vacuum it, and even if you didn't use it, it's fine. You just wouldn't have the filtering. But so it's just a thoughtful thing that LivePure did for you, because they do master the air purification, because we do have the air purifiers. So that's just a nice touch. Bladeless, so that makes it safer for your family, no fear factor. You do have the rotation. And listen, when you're getting this kind of power and you go on the couch and you snuggle up, you want to have a remote. Because then, oh, I want to make it a little higher. I want to make it a little lower. All the settings here are on the front of this unit. So everything matches there. Whatever you want to change to the front, you have on the remote. So yes, go get in your blanket on the couch and get warm, and let this warmth go deep into your body. Feel that warmth and get it home, and you'll probably have a little bit of savings because you want to do the zone heating. This is great for a medium or small room, your office, and definitely the bathroom.
You're gonna love it, you guys. And it's a $24 savings tonight, and free shipping on top of that makes it really enticing to get home. You got 30 days to try it out too. If you don't love it, go ahead and send it back. Vonabelle, thank you. I appreciate you.
My
Thanks for
pleasure.
keeping us toasty warm. Honestly, this is incredible.
Everybody's